Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making these, yay, look, little things you can put in your journals. And I've done different styles and sorts. And where's the other one? This one. Right, this one's out of a full A4 piece of paper. Not full A4, half a strip of A4 paper. And these are about 10 inches. And I think 10 inches work a bit better. Actually, that's a bit shorter than that one. Ah, that's even shorter. So it doesn't matter what size you use, but you need some sort of a long strip like that. Okay, and or you can put lace on. You can use lace. You can use all sorts on these things. And I'll show you at the end where to put them or what you can do with them. Okay, and they've got little tags, and I'll show you that. Oh, my new little punch wheel. I've got these tiny little tags. Oh, I love that. Absolutely adore it. Such fun. Okay then. Oh, I just looked at my watch, and it's about time to make dinner in a minute. So that's great, isn't it? So I've just made it right there. Okay then. So let's go, and I'll show you how to do these then. Let's put it off a minute. Right then, so let's have a look what we're doing today then. More than to move everything out of the way, look. Okay, so I've still got all the stuff on the desk we had on there the other day. Right, so this is what we're making today. These beautiful little items. I've got them ready, gone and pinned down because I just need it for now. Little notebooks. Yay, and this is my avocado dyed paper. The one where I teach you how not to rip it. That's the batch I've done. Okay, and you can put that on there. Oh, it's not too bad now actually. Look, it leaves it off. Got a bit of lace on there. And this one I've sewn all over, including that bit. Yes. Sewed that on first. And I sewed all around the edge, and I sewed this on. I thought, oh, I'll sew that straight stitch. And then something happened there. The needle came out or something. Not the needle, the thread came out there. So let me show you how to make them out. This one's made out of this paper. It is my paper. This is 160 GSM printed on that. So you'd need some sort of stiff paper, and that was made out of that. That's a lot shorter. But I prefer actually the shorter one. This is probably about 10 inches. In fact, that is 10 inches. That's the gel press. It's even got a piece of book page attached to it somehow. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, so, but I've just printed out some more. I've printed out an absolutely, this is one of my, look at that. I know it's got lines on it. I don't know if you can see the lines, but I can see the lines, and it's a bit annoying. But I absolutely adore this. It's almost like a corky effect, and I think I'm going to make one out of that today. You just need a strip, say half of that, and then I'm going to use the rest of this because I'm going to try and embellish it. So if you look, I haven't really embellished those because I used this, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I just put 3 circles on there because that looked a bit plain, but I thought that's all it needed. And you've got 2 little tags, and I've got this minute tab maker. It's gorgeous. Perfect for junk journals. People were saying on the comments how they knew it was going to be tiny. This 3-inch thing by the looks of it. Yeah, there must be 3 inches then. It says 3 inches there. So that's 3 inches, and they fit inside the 3 inches. Yeah, I love them. People are saying, why haven't you even opened my packaging? I know it's going to be too small. I thought to myself, but it's not going to be too small for me. So, that one's a bit... In fact, they both are, aren't they? Oh, I think I've only just put one on there. That's why. There it is. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Right, so let's quickly make you one of these. Okay, I might do it a little bit. Oh, look, that's partly made tag. That would fit in. Okay, I tend to use my board this way up, so I'm just going, let me just move this camera rather than, let me move the camera. I'll have to remember to move it back again. Yes, the dog's crawling everywhere, right, all over my stuff. Right, there we go. I can hear him crunching about. Crunching. Right, oh, got a cup of tea as well. Just remember my husband made me a cup of tea. Right. Hold on. Don't think you can see this, but I'm getting stuck. The thing went. Right. So let's move that up there. I'm going to try and move that flush up there. I know it doesn't really matter if it's not flush because yeah, that's better. Oh, why isn't it? What's up with it this end? There's something weird going on. Oh, they've got some paper stuck. Ah, that's it. Can you hear that? Doing. I don't know what note it is, but there it goes. Right. I thought about, didn't I? So we put it round. About just over 4 inches. I think that's how big the other ones are. It's actually 10.5 centimeters, which is half of one of these. But that'll be a little bit more, I think, if you're using letter paper. It will actually. It definitely will. It'll be 4 1/4. Be just over that actually. Just over that. I'm going to make that. Shall we? Silence. Silence is golden. Yeah. Right. Oh, I like this. These end bits. And they're going to look fun. I think I'm going to use that as the top. Yes. I'm going to use that as the top because I like this. I'm going to ink that up. Not obviously, but I'm going to ink it up. As I say, I'm going to ink it up obviously. Right. So this needs to be. I haven't measured it, but if you want to know, it is just under 4 inches. And I'm going to leave a bit of a gap there and fold it over. Now, I think I got this from Treasure Books, Natasha, and I think she ripped this to make it a bit more interest, but I'm not going to do that. I haven't done that so far in mine, and I'm not going to do it. Not because it doesn't look good, it's because I haven't done it yet. And I thought, yes, I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to make some corners. And there's no reason why you shouldn't do that and then put another piece of nice and scruffy paper on top, which we're very arty. Very arty. I'm trying to make it look like it's in the middle. I've got to check the camera. I can't actually see that. Right, so there. So we've now got a piece like this now. Not keen on the white in the middle. Now this, let me show you on the other one what I did. This is the one. I've got to be careful I don't get mangled with the, which it is doing. I don't know why I've put it that way round. I stenciled inside of that, so I'm going to do that now. You can, what I did was, I'll show you what I did first. I used antique linen. Some would say like pale coloured ink or whatever. This is oxide. One of these type of brushes. I think these work better with betel. These work better. There's a new word. These are like a bit like beetle. These work better with betel. Sounds the same. With stencils. In my opinion, that is. That's only my opinion. You might not agree with me. I'm just doing around the edge like that, and then I'm going to come along with a stencil. I've got to find one. Right then, I've got this one. This is a brand new one. I've not used it yet. I always mess about and mix my inks up. But you don't have to do that, but I like to do that for just because I do, really, and it's easier. I'm going to go probably just around the edges. Look at me, not even using anything under there again. What am I like? And you of course can do that so it doesn't get on your mat, or you can wipe your mat after, or if you've got a mat. There we go. This is a Gustav Klimt. I love Gustav. It's hard to say that. Gustav Klimt's pictures. Very strange pictures, but very. I like the way he's decorated them. He decorates, sort of makes little patterns all over his material and that. I love it. Right, I'm going to go. I don't know where actually it is. It's here somewhere, isn't it? So I'm going to come up there. Do a bit of that along there, and then come up there, that one, and do a bit along there. And I think that's come off a bit yellow as well, because I've got yellow on the brush as well underneath. Makes quite a graduated appearance there. Now what am I going to do? Ink it all around. Right, so there we are. I've inked it all up. So that's brought that in a bit in now. Now it's not sort of like, it doesn't look like it's not been painted there. Looks like it's been done on purpose like that, and I do like that because it's got that bit of green in there. Right then, so what do we do now then? Now we've got this. You can, there's a little pocket to stick on. Now I've got to choose what colour to use, or what to use. You can always use the same one. You could always use that one again, but I'm not going to do that. If you notice with these, I used contrasting ones. That's my own, completely my own. So that's my own design. That's my own design. That's my own. Each one of these is my own thing. I cut it into strips and stuck it together, and I think I've did it on video. I'm not sure if it was a stamp video or what. So that's another one I used. That's the other one I used. Beautiful. Absolutely love that. That's the other one I used for this. Absolutely adore that. That's why I used it. Right, what else can we use? I could use that again. This one. Quite popular with me, this at the moment. This is the whole thing. You know, so this is the ones I did with the you pressing the middle button and then doing it on and printing it onto a background that I'd made up already. Is that the only ones I've got? Yes. So I've got a choice of those three for the pockets. We have that one. I'm going to change it and have that one. I'm going to have this one for my pockets. It'll go quite well on there, won't it? Right, so I found out my pockets are going to be 3 inches by 2 1/4 inches. And I'm going to use this. I don't know which bit to use. Oh, there's that bit there, though, which is nice. And let's use the distressed bit. It's not distressed on purpose, it's just the way it came off the roller. It's a jelly press print. Well, it's not an actual one, it's a copy of one. I don't know which way we are on the... Can't move it any further up there. I knocked my sewing machine on the floor. Right, there we go. Okay, we're going to go this way. This one, no, it's right. We're going to go 3 inch. Shall we turn it right? Yeah. Let's do the 3 inch like that. That's it. 3 inches by 2 1/4. Can't see which bit you can see. You can't see either, or you can see that bit better, can't you? Just I can't push it any further up because my sewing machine's there. Right, and I'm leaving it on the desk now. 2 1/4. Now, which way round? The top. Push on. I'm doing the small. I'm using the small one a lot more now because I don't think it's really cute. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put this one of these, I think probably this one, or one of these, into the UK group swap. One of them anyway. Right then. You need something perhaps to decorate the cover, this bit here. Now that's upside down. I like it this way. Well, that's got green on it as well. That's got that lovely green on it, but that's a bit thin, I think. Just a minute. Okay, so I've got all these that I made the other day. This is on video. I do like them. I really like these. I'm not sure whether that you could put them there and there. But I like, actually, this one is my favourite of the lot, because I've just been trying them off camera. There's this one. This is one I made loads of. This one. This is a Amazon packaging one. You can tell. Look, it's very arty. Very arty, you know. Right. I would go up to the stitching lines if I did these. I wouldn't go beyond the stitching line, like sort of. I would go there and up to there. And I'm going to put this one on. I love it. I'm sorry everyone if you like the other ones, but I like this one. I do. I really like this one. I'm going to make sure it's short enough. I'm going to put that end off. And it should stay on because it'll have the glue where the stitching is. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. I think that looks good. Let's put where the stitching is. It's probably going to leak through. That's going to get that directly in the middle as well. Glue cloth there. Are we level? No, we're not. You can't see from where I am, you see. You can see, oh, she's not doing it level, look, not very good. Oh, there you go, because I can't see from here. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Oh, I did that on there, look. Oh, that sort of goes with that in a way. I've got to put some sort of thing on here, embellishment on here. And that sort of matches that. You can put a little cluster if you like. So you put a little book page or something. Might have a look actually. I'm going to have a look as well. Yay. Book page. Okay, so I've just got decided on this one. I've already got that one. Decided on that one. I found the word wisdom in my book. Tips and wisdom. I've used wisdom before in the book. And I've made a little label out of it. It's easy to make your own labels. You don't have to, if you haven't got a printer or you don't do digitals, you can do your own labels. I have got a video on it. And I'm going to do this one. But this is slightly different to the one I did on video. But hopefully it'll inspire you. Yeah, you might need a ruler if you can't do straight lines. I mean, I've practiced for many years, many years. So there we go, and I've got a little, I want to put dots around it now, I'm afraid. Yes, you can see it. But there we go. There we go. Dots round it. I don't know what I'm doing that for, but I thought it looked quite nice. Right, so I've got this here. I'm going to put that on top. I was going to get rid of, I was going to make that curve, but I thought, no, I'm not. I'm going to put it underneath. So you can see it, stop falling. About there. Whoops. Why is it moving? Right, I want to move that down a bit. Down a bit, like that. Right, that's not the one, this is the one. The one where I've already drawn the... So yeah, it sort of matches the other one. Okay. I was going to put a little bit higher, wasn't I? About there, look. Okay. And then we're going to put the wisdom somewhere along there. Right, let's get the glue cloth. Give it a good push down, and it does help make it as if the paper's won, which I think that's brilliant. I found that out fairly recently, actually, since I've been doing videos. Because I used to, oh, it used to be terrible. I used to be thinking, why is this not sticking down? Right, so there we have done that. Then I've done a little, that's sort of like a cluster, you know, where you've got your paper and things, and you've got a focal point, and that's just a little pattern there. If you look on here, I've got a focal point on that, not that one, the other one. Well, that one's probably got a focal point of lace, hasn't it? But I've got a focal point on there. What I did was, there's a rubber stamp, and I copied the letters freehand. I did the E first, and I went to the M, and then I went to the D and did the R and the A. Because then you can gauge better where it's going to all fit in. And I didn't put a pattern on here because it's already quite busy. And I think that will do, and the stitching really helps. And those are those little tags as well. Can I look at? Yay! Little cats are good. Right then, I have got some, right, these are we made these sort of things on video the other day, didn't we? I've got some more somewhere that I made today, but anyway. things like that. I made these after the video using, I got some stickers a bit later on that day and made that, so you didn't have rubber stamps, you can always use stickers, and that's quite good. And then that's one I've written out myself as well. You can tell by my handwriting, look. Yeah. But I mean, if you think that's nice handwriting, I think that's terrible handwriting. So if you think you've got bad handwriting, other people might not even think that. So I'm sorry if you think my handwriting's bad, but perhaps some people don't, which is good. Right then, got to do the next bit. There we go, look. I've done 2 of these now, so I've got 2 for my little, that's the avocado paper, and I'm using this one because I like this one. Oh, that goes with that actually. Similar sort of colour. Right, so if I put that in there and then that behind it a bit, I don't know if that would work as well actually. I've put one of my little new tabs on. Look, it's nice because when you've got it closed, you can see that. Anyway, let's do the next bit then. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to use this. Right, so I found out that this, now I've used that smaller piece. It's not A4, and it's smaller than letter paper size. But if I use this as the notebook, and it's half it, it'll come down to there, which is probably about right. I could make it a bit, if I make it a little bit slimmer. There's my ruler. I'm going to tell you how big it is, so I know as well. Right, let's have a look. This is the ruler I lost for ages. It's down the settee. Yes, okay. There we go. So that's going to be 3 1/4. You don't have to make them regular at all. You can use scraps, obviously, and things like that. And you can staple it in. I have not stapled mine in so far, but that's what Natasha did. So what you can do is, which is what you may prefer, but I don't. I prefer to sew it in. Obviously, open it out and just staple it in. There. But I'm going to sew mine in. I suppose I can put this on fast now you know what to do. Right, so it's 3 1/4. Have I done that right? No. Make sure it's incorrect. Right, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use where's the kettle packaging? Oh. Obviously you might have to keep it steady with some clips. I'm going to half it. How are we? So you would have to probably do the same if you're stapling it in as well. Obviously do it like this. There we go. Clip that into there. Clip that in place. And clip. I did it without clipping it in place before, but it is actually easier to clip it in place. Yeah. So making sure you've got your fold where you. That's a very good idea to make those marks actually. There we go. So I'm going to do this, but you would staple it, and you can use kettle packaging, as I call it. It's not exactly, not necessarily kettle packaging, but that's what that is. Right, so I'm in the middle somewhere. I think I'm gauging the middle. You can measure it, but I think that's about the middle. That'll do as the middle. And I'm doing this, and you can put 2 or 3 staples in, depending how you want. Or 1 staple might do it actually. And something this size, if you've got a big long staple, or something like that, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to sew mine in because I prefer it. I love sewing. 1, 2, even do the 5 pamphlet stitch. That'd be fun. 5 hole pamphlet stitch. Let's find it. Oh, that's not the right drawer, is it? I'm looking in the wrong drawer. Looking in the wrong drawer for my needles. Right, it's a 5 hole pamphlet stitch, isn't it? Of course, not the 5 pamphlet stitch. Don't know if that makes sense, because I know American people tend to add the full title of things, as pointed out by a UK comedian. It's got to be horseback riding, not horse riding, for example. I can't remember other examples he did, but it's quite funny. And I thought, oh yeah, they do, don't they? So the 5 hole pamphlet stitch probably makes more sense than just a 5 pamphlet stitch to people from the USA. Right, let's have a look. Let me know. I'd love to know if you agree. I'll have to watch that again. I'll have to watch that video again. I'll have to tell him what else he said because it's hilarious. There would have been Americans in the audience as well, and they would have thought it was hilarious. Right, so I'm just making these. Okay, like that. Right, you could do another one as well. You can make another note if you want to do 2 notepads in this. For example, if you want to cover something up. If you've used a book page and it's the other way round, for example, you could put another little pad down here as well, if you like. Well, whatever you like. If you want to do that, there we go. So I've done that now. I didn't actually do double knot, which I'm going to do because this is for somebody else, isn't it? This one. There we go. Right. Oh, I'm going to give that away in this club. That was a pretty thing on. No, really. Right. Oh, that's it, isn't it? So I've actually finished now. Now you can actually, obviously, ink these up if you want, like this. Always use black. I do. I always use black. A lot of people use brown, but I prefer to use black. I don't know why. I think it's because it's the next step up from walnut brown, and I don't think walnut brown always stands out. Right, there we go. Let's get this. Get one of these. I'm only making one of these because I think I'm going to put the longer end on the top of this bit. So I'm clipping it down for now, or you can clip it down anyway. Let me show you what you can do with it in your journals, if you didn't know. Here's one of my journals. I haven't moved this up or down, so I don't know if this is right, but you could put it on a page in your journal, couldn't you? How nice is. You could put it in a pocket like that. See, that matches that because I've used these around the edges. Not many people watch this video where I made this, but I love that. I really do like it, and I think that goes well. I think it ought to be a bit taller though, or something ought to be a bit taller in that pocket. Unless you put that in there and then you put something taller like a tag or something behind it. Let's think what else I could show you. Another pocket there. Or we could hide it away in a pocket like that, and then they could have a nice surprise how pretty it is. I think that's really pretty. Oh, I'm going to make, these are ones I made on, these are my own design. I don't know if they are obviously, but I bet other people have made them before. But I'm going to make one of those actually for that swap. I am going to make one anyway for that swap, and another idea as well. UK swap, yay! Oh, you could put it in a little tuck spot there like that one, or something like that. And you could, oh, there's another one there, look, it's a bigger one. The rounded corners. Must be like an envelope thing, it isn't, but it looks like one. Another one. or you could pin it to the side of a page, or you could clip it to the side of the page, not with these but with something like this. There we go. That should clip. There we go. That would clip to the side of a page. Obviously it would stay flat because you've got that. Because you've got the pages that will go on top of it, I'm trying to tell you. Okay. What else can I tell you as well? You could glue it to a page, obviously. You could glue it to a page, and then you could even, that could be a journaling spot as well, obviously. Any of these could be a journaling spot. Got paper there as well. I love that though, don't you? The way that pokes out there. Anyway, I do hope you like my content today. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video. Please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. Yay! And please join my Facebook group. I've got 100 members on there at the moment. What else can I tell you? Oh, I've got printables on there as well. I've got, I don't know if I've got this or something like that. I don't know if I put, I might have even put that on. I've put loads of things on there. This, for example, I made this, not the, obviously this bit, but these, the backgrounds, I did a year ago. So I've given you those, 10 of those, different colours, all different pastel type colours with this stencils on as well. So you've got those. I printed that on, no, it's not, I haven't printed it on card. That is the actual one because I'm using it now. Yeah, and that's so nice, isn't it? Spread your wings and fly, yay! And what else can I tell you? I think that's it really for the moment. So I'd love to, so don't forget me thumbs up. That's very, very important. Thank you so much, and goodbye, and take care.